We welcome you into Highland Fieldhouse for tonight's non-conference boys matchup between the Griffith Panthers and the Highland Trojans. The Panthers coming in off a nail-biting win last night to finish conference play with just one loss. That was a 49-48 win over the River Forest Ingots. They come in at 11-9. The Highland Trojans looking to get to consecutive wins. They are currently 8-11. Hello again, everybody. My name is Bob Matowski, joined by Andy Wilgus, and should be an interesting matchup. But again, these are old-time rivals per se, and these teams get together, just throw out the records.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the Battle of the Bike Path. Griffith coming in here 11-9, Highland at 8-11. Both these teams coming off of 1-point wins. You mentioned the win over River Forest, 49-48 for Griffith, and Highland had their own 1-point win over Boone Grove, 47-46.
And the Panthers have been on a little bit of a tear as of late, a little bit of a rough stretch, a 3-game losing streak against teams like Crown Point, Westside, and Portage. But since then, they have won 4 out of their last 5 games. The lone blemish was a loss last Thursday that you saw here on Heartland and Listen on Mid-America Broadcasting. That was at Munster, 78-63. But it's been a nice stretch for first-year coach Cameron Ashley, as with a little bit of help, can still get a piece of the Greater South Shore Conference title.
Yeah, they're still in the running for the Greater South Shore Conference. Griffith has never won that conference, by the way, in its history in boys basketball. But Bishop Knoll plays Wheeler. If Bishop Knoll wins that game, they win the conference outright. If Bishop Knoll was to lose to Wheeler, then they would get a share. Griffith would get a share of the conference.
Meanwhile, the Highland Trojans coming off a 47-46 win here on Tuesday night versus Boone Grove. Before that, they had lost 8 of 9 to overcome what was a really good start into a kind of a tough stretch for the season for Coach Joseph Fabio. And this is a team that, at the year times, putting the ball in the bottom of the bucket's been a little bit of a struggle. They come into tonight's game averaging just under 50 points a game.
Yeah, they're led by the 2 Slavens, Justin Slavin and Jake Slavin. Justin averaged around 17 points a game, and Jake around 8 points a ball game. Both those boys are really their leaders on the court, but they're going to want to play a little slower tempo than what Griffith plays, Bob. This game's going to be about tempo and rebounds.
And absolutely, and 2 teams, really, if you look at the numbers, we'll talk about that in our next segment here, obviously, but even though there's a couple difference in wins between the schools, the numbers are kind of close to mirroring each other here in the matchup here tonight. So it should be an entertaining matchup here tonight here at Highland Fieldhouse.
Absolutely. Look forward to an exciting game here tonight.
Absolutely. On our Mid-America Broadcasting audio feed, you are listening to the EA Safes Countdown to Tip-Off as we get you set here for pregame festivities coming up here in about 8.5 minutes here tonight here on the Heartland Sports Network. Big weekend of sports. Tomorrow night you got KV at Iliana Christian on Friday night, and regional action on Saturday from LaPorte and Winnipeg. Check it out. If you don't have the app yet, download it, the Heartland Sports Network on Google Play. We are going to take our first break of the pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the numbers and key performers for the matchup here tonight between the Trojans and the Panthers here on MAB and the Heartland Sports Network.
Diamond Jewelers, love is the heart of everything we do. That's why we're known as the Love Store. This Valentine's Day, we're celebrating the moments that matter most and the ones you'll remember forever. Explore our newly remodeled showroom with stunning pieces from David Yurman, Roberto Coin, Lagos, Mikimoto, and Shy Creations, along with exceptional watch brands and the most beautiful diamond rings. With every purchase over $99, receive a dozen roses, a box of chocolate, and a special dinner voucher. We'll see you at Albert's this Valentine's Day.
Summer's coming, and Deep River Water Park is taking applications for all positions. We have jobs both inside and out for all ages that offer great benefits. Free admission on your day off for you and a friend. Free uniforms, paid training, make new friends, flexible scheduling, and more. To apply, just go to deepriverwaterpark.com and you're on your way to a summer of rewarding fun.
Deep River Water Park. It's simply splash-tastic.
Have you ever considered becoming an iron worker? Local 395 is now accepting applications for their apprenticeship program. Go to ironworkers395.com. Look under the training section, click on apprenticeship, and scroll down to the application. You must be 18 years old, have a high school diploma or GED, and you must be physically able to perform the work of the trade. Find out more by calling the apprenticeship school in Lake Station at 219-962-7675 or visit ironworkers395.com.
Are you searching for a college where you belong? Calumet College of St. Joseph wants to know you and give you the support you need to succeed. Are you worried about how you'll pay for your degree? 95% of our students receive financial aid, including scholarships and grants. Need some extra help with your classes? You'll benefit from our small class sizes, free tutoring, internship planning, faculty mentors, and so much more. Come experience our accepting, supportive college family for yourself. Schedule your campus visit and apply at ccsj.edu.
Thank you, Ben Cowart, who is doing our producing on Heartland tonight, and Andrew Johnson will be doing our camera work tonight as we get you set for high school hoops here tonight. The Panthers of Griffith, the Trojans of Highland. Look at some of the numbers here tonight, Andy. The Panthers at 11-9 again. They are the highest scoring team in the GSSC at 63-7. They are second to last in conference at 60.9 a game of points allowed. But again, that's just a byproduct of the style that the team has been playing under first-year coach Cameron Ashley.
Yeah, real up-tempo, kind of coast-to-coast, ship-to-shore style, driving the basket, trying to up-tempo the game, Bob.
And I can tell you this, I was doing PA at Griffith on Saturday, their 78-56 win, and there were several dunks by the Panthers in that win. I was joking with Coach Ashley when I was talking to him before the game. It's like, I went to see the Panthers, and the Thunderbirds showed up in the gym.
Yeah, the dunkometer was going off, huh?
Absolutely. The Panthers, pretty good shooting team at altogether at 50%, 31% from behind the arc. But again, free throw shooting's been kind of a struggle all year for the Panthers as a team. Right now at the mid-50s at 55%.
Another thing that's been, you've seen this in two of their games, Bob, they've had big leads in some of these games and let it get away from them. Bishop Knoll game was one of them. Last night was another one where they survived last night. They had a huge lead.
Well, was it 16 going to the fourth quarter?
I think it was 45-29 to go into the fourth quarter.
And they only scored 4 points.
You know, ball possession, taking care of the ball. We saw that at Munster. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball, Bob.
Absolutely here. So we're looking forward to see Antonio Hatch, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals a game. And of course, Jalen Wilson, very dynamic at 14 points, 3 points a game. And Jalen Rocket's been a welcome addition as well in his time back, averaging 10 points a game since he rejoined the lineup here at the start of the 26th part of the schedule. We're going to take another break here on Heartland and MAB. When we come back, we'll look at the Highland Trojans as we get you set for tip-off here from Highland Fieldhouse here on Heartland and MAB.
Towers Health is committed to advancing medical care and technology in our area. Cancer research and clinical trials so you can explore new horizons. Heart care expertise with a collaborative team of specialists so you can create more memories together. Northwest Indiana's only certified comprehensive stroke center so you can cover new ground. When it comes to advanced care, look no further. Everything we do, everything we believe, powers health.
Want to save more on your grocery shopping? Join the Strack & Van Til Rewards program. Earn points on every purchase and watch the savings add up. Get personalized offers based on items you buy most. Clip digital coupons for discounted or free products. Enter sweepstakes and more. Not a member? Sign up now. Membership is free. Scan the code on in-store signage. Download the Strack & Van Til app or visit strackandvantil.com. Life made simple. Savings made easy. It's a Strack & Van Til thing.
Life's biggest challenges don't come with a warning. When legal issues arise, whether it's a car accident, personal injury, criminal charge, or representing you before municipal boards, you need a trusted advocate on your side. At Westland & Bennett, we listen first because your story matters. We provide strategic, personalized legal solutions to protect your rights, your freedom, and your future. Peace of mind starts with a conversation. Call 219-440-7550 today for a free consultation.
Tech Credit Union supports the essential role of union labor in building strong communities. That's why we offer hassle-free banking, financial empowerment, and a commitment to your success. Save for the future, handle life's challenges, and trust a partner that stands by hardworking union members. Tech Credit Union, the better option for you and your money. Visit techcu.org or call 800-276-8324. Tech Credit Union, supporting union families every step of the way.
Back here at Highland Fieldhouse. Thanks to all of you joining us here tonight as we get set for the Trojans and the Panthers. A look at the Highland Trojans, 8-11, coming off a win over Boone Grove last time out. We talk about their struggles putting the ball in the bottom of the hoop, Andy, a 49.4 game, but also on the flip side, very good defensive team, just allowing less than 52 a game.
Yeah, real good ball pressure with the Highland Trojans. You saw that in their last game with Boone Grove where they held the Wolves to 46 points, and they want to slow this tempo down. They want to slow this party down a little bit. They don't want to get into a running game here tonight with Griffith.
Trojans coming in as a team, 47% shooting overall, 30 from three-point land, and slightly better from the free throw line than the Panthers, but still 59%. So it's one other team that's had their fits and spurts for the foul line, per se. And again, we see the Slayman brothers the last couple of years on the football field, Andy. Justin at 6'2", junior, having an outstanding season, 18 points and 7 rebounds a game.
Yeah, outstanding athletes there, and to go along with Cameron Katz as well, who's a good athlete for Highland as well. You know, the keys to getting, again, you just got to keep Griffith off the boards. Rebounds are going to be a factor. Highland, not a big team. Their biggest player is 6'2", and Griffith really not big either, but they're very, very athletic around the basket. So that's going to be a key tonight with rebounds.
And the height matchup is almost even Steven, per se.
It is, but the athleticism is a little bit higher, I think, on the Griffith side, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. As the teams get ready to head back to their benches for pregame festivities, Griffith will be all in black tonight, the tops and shorts with the gold trim over the shoulders, gold lettering and numeral. Highland in the white tops and shorts, the blue numerals and lettering with the yellow gold trim as we get set to meet the teams here in our starting lineups. Tonight, your starting lineups will be brought to you by our good friends over at... Where are you at here? Thank you very much. Starting lineups brought to you by Calumet College of St. Joseph, a place where you belong. And coming up will be the Central Midwest Carpenters opening tip-off in just a few short moments.
In fact, that was at Calumet College on Saturday, Bob.
Absolutely. Take a final break on Heartland, and we'll be back for starting, hold on here, in just a seconds here, as we have the pregame festivities. And now we'll be back in 60 on Heartland.
You gotta catch up. Yeah. I'll catch up with you. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a minute.
Anything else? Yeah.
Well, what's up, boy? Hey, Ryan. Not tonight, man. Not tonight. Oh, yeah. You guys are right. Hey, come on. Let's go. Come in.
For over 140 years, the Central Midwest Carpenters have built our communities in Northwest Indiana. Are you ready to join the effort? We have long-term work, competitive pay, and the best benefits in the industry. We pride ourselves on innovative training and commitment to worksite safety. Earn as you learn as an apprentice. A solid career built on a solid legacy. For more info, go to carpenters.com.
Looking for the perfect place to catch the game all year long? Make your way to Doc's Smokehouse in Dyer. From live local high school coverage on the Heartland Sports Network to college matchups, pro games, and everything in between, Doc's Smokehouse has it all on the big screens. Enjoy Southern-style hickory-smoked barbecue in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with plenty of TVs so you never miss a moment. Great food, great games, any season of the year. That's Doc's Smokehouse on Calumet Avenue in Dyer.
Back here at Highland Fieldhouse as we get set to have our starting lineups again, brought to you by our friends at Calumet College of St. Joseph, a place where you belong. Panthers starting five tonight will be Antonio Hatch, a 5'9" junior, leading scorer for the Panthers at 16 points a game. Jalen Wilson, the other double-digit scorer, actually one of three of them tonight, a 6'2" senior. Jalen Rocket, a 6'2" junior, in the starting lineup. And riding it out, Daniel Neaty, a 6-foot sophomore, and Devin Thomason, a 6'2" junior, the starting five for the Panthers, who are 11-9, coached by first-year coach Cameron Ashley. Meanwhile, for the Trojans, they will roll with this lineup. Brady Boyd, a 5'8" sophomore. Justin Slavin, the 6'2" junior, again leading the Trojans at 18 and 7 points a game. Cameron Katz, a 5'10" sophomore, averaging 10 points and 2 rebounds a game with 3 helpers. Jake Slavin, a 5'10" junior, averaging 8 points a game. And Miles Miller, rounding out the starting lineup for the Trojans, a 5'11" junior. And one thing you notice at the Trojan lineup under the leadership of head coach J.D. Fabian, not one senior on the roster for the Trojans.
Yeah, very young Trojan club here, Bob, as we look to turn it up a notch here at Highland High School. As this battle of the bike path is getting ready to start. Both teams are kind of revved up and ready for action here, Bob, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Our 3 officials ready to go. Decent crowd in the house here tonight. I see the Highland Lady Trojans basketball team is to our left here supporting their male counterparts as they get ready to play in regional action this Saturday versus Culver Academy.
Congratulations to Coach Kundich and his ball club.
Back-to-back sectional titles, I believe, for the Lady Trojans.
He had a nice career over at East Chicago Central as well.
Absolutely. So again, the Trojans will be moving from left to right, the opposite. You know what? I wish more schools, as far as the uniform aesthetics, they got the Trojans in the script blue.
Yeah.
As it looks like we're starting up with some free throws here by Cameron Katz.
Possibly a scorebook violation, I'm guessing on that.
Yeah, because I'm not sure why it is, as it looks like a technical foul has been assessed against the Panthers at the start here. So Katz will be shooting 2. Free throws brought to you by our friends at Indiana University Northwest. Your future, your IU.
Many times that has to do with the wrong number in the scorebook, correct?
Sometimes. So Katz hits a pair. So a good start for the Trojans as they are on the board here before we start the clock. And it's going to be Trojan basketball to start things off as well.
Trojans ball.
So if you're Highland, you're happy to start with 2 free throws, huh?
There you go. It's been a while since I've seen that happen. I had that a while ago as we got an early foul here on Jalen Rocket, the first foul of the game.
As you remember over at Munster, that was a problem, early foul trouble for the Panthers.
So triggering will be Brody Boyd on the far side. I think the Panthers will open up here in a man-to-man defense. Again, the key word of the night, tempo. Highland look to be patient. The Panthers would like to push it. Here's Slavin working with the right-handed dribble against Wilson. To the right wing, Katz for 3. Can't get the roll. Offensive rebound by Miller. The Trojans reset. Here's Katz with the basketball as we play 30 seconds. Nearly loose ball there by Miller. And here's a tip and a steal by Niti. And Niti will put the Panthers on the board. We're tied at 2 off the turnover. And now another near turnover. Good job to poke the ball out of bounds there by Niti again.
I see this Brady Boyd for Highland. It makes me think of Brody Boyd, who played at Union Duggar.
Oh, yeah, a former Iowa Hawkeye, if I recall.
Came up to the region and played in the
That was a
Rumble,
long time ago. From the foul line, this is Jake Slavin missing the 15-footer. Rebound grab by the Panthers. Rocket now for the Panthers gives way to Antonio Hatch. 5'9" junior has been solid this year. 16 points a game to go with. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. A very well-rounded stat line for the junior. Of course, his brother AJ is standout point guard the last couple of years, but Antonio more offensive-minded than his brother. Entry pass inside. Rocket lost the handle, saves it on the baseline, and threw it away. The steal made by Cameron Katz for the Panthers' first turnover. And now the Trojans lose the ball handle, but it will go out of bounds back to the blue and gold.
Highland kind of playing the similar matchup zone that Munster threw at Griffith last week.
Boyd to inbound right next to Griffith coach Cameron Ashley. Here's the inbound, knocked away. Battle for the loose ball, won by Boyd, but taken away by Hatch as the Trojans commit their second turnover. We played nearly 2 minutes. A lot of some 2s on the scoreboard early on the scoreboard. Here's Wilson for the Panthers on the left wing. Trojans look like, as you mentioned, that matchup zone again. Wilson lost the handle, kept the line by Hatch. Here's Niti, who can hit that three. Can't do it this time, but Thompson's put back no good. Another chance for Devin is going to be blocked on the floor, but they're going to call a foul.
And we kind of talked about that in the pregame that Highland's got to do a good job on the boards. Griffith got 3 shots at it there, Bob.
Jake Slavin with the foul. The foul whistled on the floor. And this will be Rocket to inbound to the left of the basket. Here's the lob up the Hatch. In the quarter is Rocket. Hatch looking to direct traffic. Panthers almost spreading the court a little bit here as we have 5:40 and counting left here in this opening quarter.
Yeah, Highland's trying to slow Griffith down with this defensive strategy here.
Here's Hatch, back to Wilson on the right wing. Thought about the three, steps up in the foul line. Nice feed into Rocket for the finish.
Good teamwork there.
Panthers with their first lead of the night, and now here is a steal by Hatch, who will be clobbered on the attempt by Slavin. And we got some IU Northwest free throws coming up.
That's Justin Slavin that time. That's the 3rd turnover I've got on Highland, Bob.
You're correct. So some IU Northwest free throws coming up here as we mentioned, the Panthers again with their struggles. Antonio, one of the better free throw shooters on this squad for the Black and Gold, coming in at 63%. First one is right down the well.
He's the 3rd different Panther to score so far.
That's been a trademark of this Panther squad, especially in the last couple of years under former coach Josh Bawamadi. They had many different players who could step up and score 10, 12 points a game as Hatch hits the 2 free throws to give Griffith a 6-2 lead. Here's the lob ahead to Miller. Bounce pass in transition to Boyd. Double team, trying to get out of the corner. They feed inside to Miller, who lost the handle, and DT comes up with the loose ball for Highland's 4th turnover. We played 3 minutes. Panthers looking to build on a 6-0 run. Brought to you by Powering Indiana. When the game needs electricity, count on Powering Indiana. Here's the lob to Rocket. They go back to Wilson. Wilson, right side with a long skip pass to DT. Here's Hatch, down low. Nice idea to find Thomaston, but too hot to handle. And Griffith has their 2nd turnover.
Griffith will continue on with this 1-2-1-1 press here. Have a trap going on.
Here comes Miller, potential 2-on-1, but a nice job by Hatch to force another Trojan turnover.
That's 5.
DT down low is going to be fouled, and that's going to be a 2nd early foul, it looks like, on Justin Slavin.
That's not good news for the Trojans. The Slavin boys are their 2 leaders on the court.
And very quickly, Lewis Stewart, a 6-foot sophomore, is going to check in. He's going to replace Miller, however, so Coach J.D. Fabian will elect to keep Justin out there at this point. And again, he's the guy who's been filling the hoop, per se, all season to the tune of 18 points a game. Rocket pulls up on the baseline and hits the 14-footer.
We talked about him last week. He's kind of molded into shape up a little bit. He's their X factor for Griffith. He's got 4.
That extends the Panther run to 8-0. Boyd for the Trojans. In the quarter to Slavin. That's Justin. Here on the near side is Katz. Miller back, ball stolen, 2 on none. Rocket ready. Oh, goes with the finger roll. And a timeout taken by J.D. Fabian. We'll take one on the Heartland Sports Network.
Timeout on the floor.
From the gas in your car to the heat in your home, we make it all. We're USW Local 71, the proud men and women at the Whiting Refinery. We're more than refinery workers. We're your friends, neighbors, and coaches, building our future together and making Northwest Indiana a better place. Since 1937, we've been on the front lines, demanding safer workplaces and better jobs for all of us who call the region home. USW Local 71, fueling the region because we are the region.
Show your love this Valentine's Day and celebrate your special someone with Strachan Van Til's wide array of beautiful bouquets, plants, arrangements, and balloons. Need flowers for another occasion? We have that too. From everyday favorites to seasonal selections, all are handcrafted, personally designed, and artfully arranged by our floral designers. Weddings, school dances, events, funerals, anything you need, Strachan Van Til is here for you. Now that's something to love. Life made simple. Shopping made easy. It's a Strachan Van Til thing.
Out of the Docks Smokehouse timeout. Take a moment. Let it simmer. And right now the Panthers, they're not simmering, Andy Wilkins. They are sizzling on a 10-0 run, leading 10-2.
They're taking advantage of 6 Highland Trojan turnovers, huh?
You got it for 6?
Yes.
Okay, I must have missed one in there. It's going to be Jake Slavin to inbound for Highland in the backcourt. Jalen Rocket with 6 points here as part of this 10-0 Griffith run here. As we're halfway home in the first quarter.
Lewis Stewart's in the game.
Another near tough pass. Slavin in the quarter picks it up. Throws it down to brother Jake. Jake back to Justin. Panthers in that man-to-man defense. Nice spin move on the baseline. Throws it back out to Jake. Jake against Rocket. For the right block, lost a handle, another turnover. The long pass ahead to Antonio Hatch for 2 more. No, he missed it, but the putback no good. My goodness. And now ball out of bounds back to the Trojans, and a couple of missed opportunities there.
Griffith's going to continue with this press. It's been very successful in this first quarter.
As you mentioned, 7 turnovers already. In fact, the Trojans have yet to score since time started elapsing. They started a game with a technical as Slavin from the right wing will not get that 3, and Thomason has the rebound. Long pass down to Wilson. Long pass backcourt to Rocket. Here's Hatch standing on top of the Trojan at center court. 2:43 and counting here in the opening quarter. Wilson with the lob and the stuff. The Rocket.
That's 8 for Rocket. First dunk on the dunkometer, huh?
Absolutely. 12-2 now Griffith. Here's Slavin. Picks it up in front of the Panther bench. And a timeout taken. Or they're going to call a foul. What do we got here? Is this a 30-second timeout?
Not sure.
It looks like we got a 30-second timeout on Highland. And we'll take a break on the Heartland Sports Network.
Your business wants to reach real customers in real communities. The Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us today.
Andy Wilkins, Bob Batowski back at our courtside seats brought to you by Strachan Van Til as we come out of the Dock Smokehouse timeout by the Highland Trojans. Take a moment, let it simmer. Panthers with a 12-0 run in progress as the Trojans try to end the scoring drought here. Again, they scored at the very beginning of the game as they got another near Panther turnover by Neaty.
It's been all Griffith this quarter. This score could be even much higher. They missed some wide open layups as well.
Just a pair of Cameron Katz free throws at the onset. The only points on the board at the moment for the blue and gold.
Griffith's continuing with his trap.
3-pointer from the corner. No good that time by Boyd. Panthers with the rebound. Here comes Wilson. The Rocket feeds Hatch in the corner.
Another thing, Highland's getting one shot and they're done, Bob. No rebounds. Rebounds are being dominated there by Griffith and their glass eaters around the basket.
And again, the height matchup, almost even Steven, but Panthers using their athleticism to take care of the glass as a forced pass is broken up and a steal. I got Griffith with 3 turnovers, Andy.
I do as well. Let's see if Highland can get a basket here. No give and go.
Miller in the corner. Actually, that's Stewart there. With the basketball now, Cameron Katz. Here's Justin Slavin as we wind down towards the 70-second mark. Now reach and foul on the Panthers. This might be the second foul on Rocket. Yep.
Foul on Griffith, number 10, Jalen Rocket, his second.
He's got the only 2 fouls in the game for Griffith.
Yeah, third foul of the quarter with the technical at the onset. Let's see how Coach Ashley wants to play this as Rocket's still on the court.
You know, Highland's just not got a lot of shots taken, period, really. They haven't made any, but they really haven't taken a lot either.
Well, you figure 7 turnovers, probably that's half of their possessions they've had here in the opening 8 minutes.
And when they are getting a shot, it's only 1 shot and no rebound.
Boyd for the quarter. Throws it up top to Katz. Pulls up the foul line. Back in the quarter. 3-pointer up. No good. Wilson has the rebound, and it looks like we're going to have an over-the-back foul on Jake Slavin.
That's his second.
Yep.
So both the Slavins now have 2 fouls each. Looks like Griffith's got a sub coming in here, Bob.
I see a number 14. That might be Ventress Tenner. Because, and I am correct.
That might have been the situation they put in that scorebook. They
right, yeah, because he is normally number 4. So the Panthers have 40 seconds left. Let's see how the Panthers decide to play this final part of the quarter. Here's Wilson. Panthers, if they wanted to try to hope for the last shot with a chance to double up to start the second quarter as well. 22 seconds left. Wilson thought about the 3. They'll reset up. Good job by the Panthers to work the clock here. We're down to 13 seconds left. Hatch finds a lane to the basket and is fouled.
Man, Stewart, I think. Highland's hoping it's on Stewart because if it's on Slavin, that's 3. It is on Stewart.
And that's the 5th foul of the quarter. So free throws regardless here for Antonio Hatch. Brought to you by our friends at Indiana University Northwest.
He's 2 out of 2 tonight on the foul line. Make it 3 out of 3.
Good as Justin Slavin re-enters for Boyd. And that Panther run by Powering Indiana extends to 13-0. When the game needs electricity, count on Powering Indiana. Second free throw good for Hatch. Panthers 4 for 4 for the stripe here in the opening quarter. Trojans trying to do something with 10 seconds left. Slavin, pillar to post, cannot get it. Gets his own rebound, trying to throw it off a Panther. It's kept up by Hatch. 1 second left. A half-court heave by Wilson is off the back iron. At the end of 1, your score, Griffith 14, Highland 2 here on the Heartland Sports Network and Mid-America Broadcasting.
Searching for a college where you belong? Calumet College of St. Joseph wants to know you and give you the support you need to succeed. Are you worried about how you'll pay for your degree? 95% of our students receive financial aid, including scholarships and grants. Need some extra help with your classes? You'll benefit from our small class sizes, free tutoring, internship planning, faculty mentors, and so much more. Come experience our accepting, supportive college family for yourself. Schedule your campus visit and apply at ccsj.edu.
For over 140 years, the Central Midwest Carpenters have built our communities in Northwest Indiana. Are you ready to join the effort? We have long-term work, competitive pay, and the best benefits in the industry. We pride ourselves on innovative training and commitment to worksite safety. Earn as you learn as an apprentice. A solid career built on a solid legacy. For more info, go to carpenters.com.
Thank you, Ben Cowart. As we're back from our Powers Health Hydration break, fuel up, stay strong, stay powered. Panthers stayed strong after falling behind 2-0. They end the first quarter on a 14-0 run to lead 14-2 at the end of the first quarter. Jalen Rocket with 8, Antonio Hatch with 4 to pace the Panthers, Andy.
And Highland does not have a made field goal in this game.
No, they don't. 7 first quarter turnovers, not helping the Trojans' cause, as it will be Panther basketball to open the second 8. Looks like we see Amarion Hatch on the court to start this second quarter for the Panthers. He has the ball with the bounce pass to Tenner. Back up top around the perimeter. Amarion to the baseline, back to brother Antonio. Finds Wilson in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Panthers, setting up Tenner for a 3-ball, and he'll knock it down. A Tech Credit Union 3-ball.
15-point lead here for Griffith early in the second.
Tenner can hit that shot. 32% from downtown, 17-2 Griffith. To give it go Slavin in the corner. 3-pointer missed that time by Miller. Rebound is grabbed by the Trojans. That might be their first offensive rebound tonight.
It might be.
Highland still looking for their initial field goal of the game. Cats with the nice baseline drive. Slavin is fouled going up to the hoop. They may have got Thomason. And the Trojans back to the free throw line. Indeed, Devin Thomason picks up his first foul. And heading to the free throw line, brought to you by IU Northwest, is Justin Slavin, a 69% foul shooter on the season.
Trying to end this drought a little bit here from scoring, huh?
Absolutely. They'll miss the first.
They have not scored in 9 minutes, correct?
Yep. If you want to round up. Second free throw, Slavin. That one no good. Thomason with the rebound. Right now there's a lid on the Highland bucket. Back in the Panthers. Working on a 17-0 run. Here's Tedder. Feeds inside of Wilson. And they play a little game of hot potato. Tedder tries the right wing. That won't go. Amarian Hex with the putback. That won't go. And a rebound is grabbed by Miller for the Trojans. Slavin do a double team. Looking to make something happen. Goes up top to brother Jake. Jake back to Justin. Panthers in a man-to-man. He'll force up a three. Rattles in and out. Rebound grabbed by Tedder for the Panthers.
As you mentioned, there's a lid on the rim for Highland.
Yeah.
Really no field goals in this first half.
Here's Hatch. Resets up top now to Jalen Wilson. Wilson with the drive to the hoop. Off the window and in.
Good job by Wilson. Much better patience tonight with Griffith than we saw him against Munster. Real good patience attacking the zone.
Wilson averaging 14 a game, gets his first two there. It's 19-2 Panthers. Slavin left in the lane, takes it up, wanted a foul, didn't get it. That one won't go. Put back by Miller. That spins in and out. Rebound Tedder. Trojans can't buy a bucket, and they're on sale tonight, folks. 5.5 left here in the half.
And playing against Munster really helped Griffith because they're ready for the zone. They're really doing a nice job, as I just mentioned. Real patience. They got a 17-point lead here. They should be in no rush.
And this is the time of the year you want to start tightening up and get ready for sectionals, which are not that far away right now. Here's Amarian Hatch to Tedder. Good job by Ventris to save it. They feed in the corner. Wilson will take the three off the back rim. Rebound contested, controlled by Justin Slavin for Highland. And now a foul about 50 feet away from the basket. And that's Amarian Hatch.
Hatch tried to avoid that foul, but he just couldn't get away from Slavin there. Slavin's trying to take this bull by the horns for Highland, but it's really difficult because Griffith is so athletic with the turn the ball over. You know, getting the ball away from Highland.
Yeah, to Highland's credit, they have yet to have a turnover this quarter. But still trying to buy a bucket here as we're under 5 to play here. And I almost spoke a turnover into existence there. Here's Miller back down to Katz. Miller out of a double team. Here's Katz trying to make something happen. To the goal, off the window, got fouled, and he'll head to the line.
More free throws here for Highland.
And Cameron Katz, who has the only points on the board so far tonight for the Trojans, will look to add to his total.
Foul's going to be on Wilson.
His first, team third. At the line, shooting 2 for the Trojans.
Well, call that last foul on Jalen Wilson. He picks up his first. Katz, the 5'10 sophomore, misses that one. He's a 71% foul shooter, the best on the Trojans, as Nathan Vicek is in for his first action of the night, replacing Tedder.
Highland now 2 for 5 from the line.
Let's get our free throws brought to you by Indiana University Northwest. Second free throw is good for Cameron, as we see Kingston Gant and Clarence Wright checking in for the Panthers. First point for the Trojans in 11 minutes and 23 seconds of elapsed time clock. Unbelievable.
And Cameron Katz has all 3 points for Highland.
Yes, indeed.
We got a timeout.
Timeout Griffith, a 30-second timeout. We'll take one on Heartland.
Your business wants to reach real customers in real communities. The Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us today.
Welcome back to Highland Fieldhouse. And that score is correct. You see it on the screen here at the 4:37 mark of the second quarter after Highland scored a couple of free throws on a technical at the start of the game due to a wrong number on the scorebook. The Panthers ran off 19 points in a row. That run just ended on a Cameron Katz free throw. So here come the Panthers with 4.5 left, looking to build on a 19-3 advantage. Bisek at the foul line. Gets the ball back to Amarian Hatch. Trying to feed it inside. Had time to right, and a good job defensively. That was Miller on the poke job out of bounds.
Yeah, Highland bench a little short tonight. They're without Mark Cannon and Jacob Burleson, who plays a lot from them. They brought Quentin Anderson up from the JV.
Absolutely. So a bit of a short lineup, aggravated by a couple of early multiple fouls on the Slavin brothers. Still out there with 2 apiece. As Wilson inside to right. One dribble, lost the handle, and a frustration foul by Wright as Katz comes up with Griffith's 4th turnover. Next Griffith foul will put the Trojans on the board in the bonus, and they are still searching for their first field goal of the game here at the 4:19 mark of the second quarter.
Well, like you mentioned in one positive, Highland hasn't turned it over in this quarter yet.
Well, inside the foul line, Slavin, that one rims out.
Another in and out basket by Highland.
It's been a tough shooting night here so far for the blue and gold. And they're taking good shots.
Yeah, just right in the basket and out, right?
Yep. Here's Wilson playing catch up top to an Amarian Hatch, working out a dribble. Here's Amarian.
And once again, Griffith, no rush. They're up by 16 here.
Nice feed by Wilson in the right. Can he finish? No. Rebound grab by Justin Slavin. Slavin working against Wilson. Saw that matchup a few times the last couple football seasons. From the corner, Katz finally ends the Trojan drought. Highland, I should say Griffith 19, Katz 6.
Now a steal.
Another steal by Katz. Panthers with their 5th turnover.
Oh.
And now a steal by Wilson. 1-on-1 to Katz. He runs around him. Missed the layup. And the ball out of bounds to the Trojans. We saw that a few times last week in the Munster game.
Yeah, it's about the 4th or 5th missed layup here tonight for Griffith.
Rocket back in for the Panthers, replacing Amarian Hatch. Griffith's going to set up that full court press there, Andy.
Yeah, trying to turn up the tempo here again, see if they can turn the Trojans over like the last possession.
So a little bit of a mini run right now for the Trojans, working out a 4-0 run, trying to extend it. Slavin's with the give and go. Here's Justin, handing the ball down to Katz. Back down to Jake Slavin. Feeds it in the corner. 3-pointer knocked down by Boyd. And just like a powering Indiana 7-0 run for the Trojans, they're back within 10. What's the old saying, Andy? The most dangerous team is the team you let hang around.
Yep. Here's Rocket.
Front of the foul line. Nice 15-foot Jay. He's in double figures with 10.
There's that press again for Griffith. They're putting on for Highland.
21-9 Panthers. Under 2.5 left here and a half. Here's Slavin yet to hit the scoring column tonight. Again, Highland's leading scorer at 18 a game. Katz, and a reach-in foul on the Panthers. That will put the Trojans in the bonus.
It's a man Kingston Gann, I believe.
You are correct, sir.
Number 12, Kingston Gann, his first team.
So Katz back at the line where I got him 3 of 4 here tonight in the first half. He has 6 of Highland's 9 points for these first of the 2 IU Northwest free throws. First one, no good. Again, Highland as a team, we talked about the Panthers' struggles at the foul line. The Trojans, percentage-wise, not terribly higher as a team at 59%. Second one on the way. That one is good. 1 of 2 for Cameron. He has 7. And the Trojans back within 11.
Once again, Highland has not made a 2-point field goal in this first half. Just threes and free throws.
Yeah, just a pair of three-pointers. Wilson to drive off the window, no good. Right with the rebound.
Travel.
That's going to be a jump ball, actually, regardless of turnover for the Panthers.
It was a definite 1-2 step there, Bob.
You think?
Yeah. But we'll go with it. The officials closer than we are to it.
Absolutely. 6 turnovers now for the black and gold.
And at least 6 missed layups, too, for Griffith.
Yeah. 21-10. Highland with a chance to get the deficit in the single digits. From the corner, Stewart, 3. Nope. Bicek with the rebound. Nathan with a long pass down the right. Off the window, gets the high roll for his first 2. Nice home run pass that time by Bicek.
Turnover.
Almost says it's touched out of bounds by the Panthers. Good job. The pressure that time by Gibson, who's on the court, as well as Gant.
Good hustle over there. Well, we got 90 seconds to go. We'll see if Highland cut this thing to 10.
I would think if you would have told Coach Fabian at this point they'll have Panthers with just 23 points as contact and one for the Trojans and Jake Slavin. Actually, that should be Justin Slavin.
It's his first basket.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, he makes this free throw. It's a 10-point game, Bob.
Absolutely. Gant with his second foul. Almost a frustration move to the basket that time by the junior, Justin Slavin.
And that's Gant's second foul, as you mentioned. He just didn't have position there.
Checking in game for Griffith, number 2, Antonio Hatch.
Hatch in, replacing Gant. Looks like Devin Thompson getting ready to check in as well.
Checking in for Griffith, number 25,
but as I was getting ready to say, if you told Coach Fabian 80 seconds left in the half, you got Griffith at 23 points, he probably would take that.
Especially with that scoring drought, huh? 9 minutes without a basket.
Yep, or a point. 3-point play completed by Slavin. Trojans within 10 now. Nice move, pass inside. Bicek with his first 2. Panthers, I think, starting to realize of picking up the pace here as they bump the lead back up to 12 here.
Bicek does a nice job of slashing to the basket.
Here's Slavin off the window, can't get it to go. Hatch with the rebound, long pass head to Wilson, who throws it down with the right hand.
That's the second dunk on the dunkometer.
He's got 4.
Another turnover for Highland.
Back at the other end, 3-pointer missed. Rebound kept alive by Boyd. Coming down to 40 seconds left. Boyd will try another one for the corner. That one can't go. Bicek with the rebound, who is going to be fouled underneath. That's only going to be the first foul of the quarter here on Highland.
I think it might be on Stewart.
Number 4, Lewis Stewart, his second, team first.
6 fouls in the game on Highland, spread between 3 players, each with 2.
That's a second foul on Stewart.
Yep.
Right now, Griffith can be patient. They're up 14 with 30 seconds to go here in the half.
And another chance to double up here with the arrow in their favor to open the second half as well.
And there's no rush to judgment right now.
It was 14-2 Panthers at the end of the first quarter. Right now it's 13-11, the Panther advantage in the second, as we're down to 15 seconds left.
Yeah, Coach Ashley looks like he'll be happy to go in there with a 14-point lead, maybe a 16 or 17-point lead.
Absolutely, we're down to 7 here. 4 seconds left. Wilson will put up the 3 to end the half. Nope. Panthers take a 14-point lead into the locker room. It's 27 to 13, I should say. The 14-point advantage for the Panthers. We'll be back to recap the first half here on the Heartland Sports Network and Mid-America Broadcasting.
Life's biggest challenges don't come with a warning. When legal issues arise, whether it's a car accident, personal injury, criminal charge, or representing you before municipal boards, you need a trusted advocate on your side. At Westland & Bennett, we listen first because your story matters. We provide strategic, personalized legal solutions to protect your rights, your freedom, and your future. Peace of mind starts with a conversation. Call 219-440-7550 today for a free consultation.
Tech Credit Union supports the essential role of union labor in building strong communities. That's why we offer hassle-free banking, financial empowerment, and a commitment to your success. Save for the future, handle life's challenges, and trust a partner that stands by hardworking union members. Tech Credit Union, the better option for you and your money. Visit techcu.org or call 800-276-8324. Tech Credit Union, supporting union families every step of the way.
Want to save more on your grocery shopping? Join the Strack and Van Til Rewards program. Earn points on every purchase and watch the savings add up. Get personalized offers based on items you buy most. Clip digital coupons for discounted or free products. Enter sweepstakes and more. Not a member? Sign up now. Membership is free. Scan the code on in-store signage. Download the Strack and Van Til app or visit strackandvantil.com. Life made simple. Savings made easy. It's a Strack and Van Til thing.
Powers Health is committed to advancing medical care and technology in our area. Cancer research and clinical trials so you can explore new horizons. Heart care expertise with a collaborative team of specialists so you can create more memories together. Northwest Indiana's only certified comprehensive stroke center so you can cover new ground. When it comes to advanced care, look no further. Everything we do, everything we believe, powers health.
Plumbers Local 210 is now accepting applications for its 2026 paid apprenticeship program beginning January 6th. This program offers paid hands-on training and classroom instruction to help you build a long-term career in the plumbing trade. Applications must be dropped off in person during these times, January 6th through 9th from 9 a.m. till noon, January 13th through 16th from 1 to 4 p.m., and January 20th through 23rd from 4 to 7 p.m. Applications are in person only. Visit plumbers210.com for details.
When your home needs help, the last thing you need is a faceless corporation or sales-driven franchise. At Myers Companies, we've been proudly local since 1951, born and raised right here in Northwest Indiana. We're family-owned and operated, built on trust, hard work, and integrity. And because we're family, we treat you like family. Your comfort and safety always come first. For HVAC, plumbing, and electrical done right, choose Myers Companies. Local, family-owned, here for your family.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to halftime here at Highland Fieldhouse alongside Andy Wilgus, Bob Matowski with you here as the Panthers, after falling behind 2-0, ran off 19 unanswered points. They led by as many as 17. The lead is at 14 at the half here, Andy, 27-13.
Let's take a look at the quarter scoring. In the first quarter, Griffith outscored Highland 14-2. Griffith outscored Highland 13-11 in the second quarter for a halftime lead of 27-13 there, Bob.
Here's the way the first half scoring broke down. First for the leading Panthers, Clarence Wright with 2, Nathan Bisek with 2, Daniel Nietzsche with 2, Ventris Tenner has 3, Jalen Wilson with 4, Antonio Hatch with 4, and Jalen Rocket leading all scorers with 10. Meanwhile, for the Trojans, just 3 players in the scoring column. Brady Boyd has 3, Justin Slayman with 3, has 7 points for Cameron Katz, who is near his average at 10. And I think turnover-wise, Andy, I got Griffith with 6 and Highland with 8.
Yeah, and then it looks like the free throw shooting in the first half. Pretty good for Griffith, 4 out of 4.
Can't do better than that.
No, pretty good there. And then for the Highland Trojans, they've made 5 free throws in the first half out of 9. So 5 out of 9 for Highland, 4 out of 4 for Griffith. And we'll see in the third quarter if Highland can get back in this one, Bob. Right now, Griffith is Charles in charge of this one. They've really taken the care of the basketball a little bit better tonight with this zone. One of the areas that Griffith's got to work on, they got to make their layups.
Absolutely. And how about Highland? Just 3 field goals in that first half.
Yeah, Highland's got to do a better job in the backcourt. They're just getting one shot and done. They're not getting a lot of rebounds. They did a little bit better with the turnovers in the second quarter. Most of their turnovers were in the first quarter, not the second quarter. And they got a couple extra shots on the offensive board. So they've got to get some more rebounds, keep Griffith off the board, maybe cut this lead down from 14 to maybe 7 or 8 going to the fourth quarter, then you get a shot at it.
And how many times have we talked over the years we've worked together, Andy, that first 4 minutes coming out of the locker room as we just had a halftime entertainment. A lot of people hitting the concession stand, getting their popcorns, their beverages, and whatnot. This is the time for the Trojans to seize advantage and try to make a run.
Yeah, they had a nice honor here of Coach Kundich and his sectional championship team from over at Calumet last Saturday night, and they had a little Dancing with the Stars routine going on here from their dance teams. And Highlands fans are all fired up here, hoping for a Trojan comeback in the second half.
And once again, regional action this weekend on the Heartland Sports Network with live coverage from LaPorte and Winnebago. You will see those Highland Lady Trojans play at around 7 o'clock. I believe that is Eastern time at Winnebago. After Kankakee Valley takes on Fairfield Meanwhile, the LaPorte Regional, you got Andrea taking on Bremen, and then Penn taking on Crown Point, which should be an outstanding matchup there at Slicer Gym.
Yeah, good luck to all those teams Saturday.
Absolutely. You can catch action on the IHSA Champions Network produced by the Heartland Sports Network. We'll take our final break at halftime. We'll come back. We'll get you set for the second half after this. Panthers on top, 27-13.
Diamond Jewelers, love is the heart of everything we do. That's why we're known as the Love Store. This Valentine's Day, we're celebrating the moments that matter most and the ones you'll remember forever. Explore our newly remodeled showroom with stunning pieces from David Yurman, Roberto Coin, Lagos, Mikimoto, and Shy Creations, along with exceptional watch brands and the most beautiful diamond rings. With every purchase over $99, receive a dozen roses, a box of chocolate, and a special dinner voucher. We'll see you at Albert's this Valentine's Day.
Summer's coming, and Deep River Water Park is taking applications for all positions. We have jobs both inside and out for all ages that offer great benefits. Free admission on your day off for you and a friend. Free uniforms, paid training, make new friends, flexible scheduling, and more. To apply, just go to deepriverwaterpark.com and you're on your way to a summer of rewarding fun.
Deep River Water Park. It's simply splastastic.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Embrace every opportunity. At Indiana University Northwest, you'll research alongside experts, develop career-ready skills, and accomplish your lifelong dreams. Whatever your goal may be, achieve it here close to home at IU Northwest, right here in the region. Join us for a life-changing learning experience at the best priced university in Northwest Indiana. It all begins at northwest.iu.edu. Bring on tomorrow at Indiana University Northwest.
When your home needs help, the last thing you need is a faceless corporation or sales-driven franchise. At Myers Companies, we've been proudly local since 1951, born and raised right here in Northwest Indiana. We're family-owned and operated, built on trust, hard work, and integrity. And because we're family, we treat you like family. Your comfort and safety always come first. For HVAC, plumbing, and electrical done right, choose Myers Companies. Local, family-owned, here for your family.
Are you searching for a college where you belong? Calumet College of St. Joseph wants to know you and give you the support you need to succeed. Are you worried about how you'll pay for your degree? 95% of our students receive financial aid, including scholarships and grants. Need some extra help with your classes? You'll benefit from our small class sizes, free tutoring, internship planning, faculty mentors, and so much more. Come experience our accepting, supportive college family for yourself. Schedule your campus visit and apply at ccsj.edu.
Getting ready for second half action here at Highland Fieldhouse as we are back from our Powers Health Hydration break. Fuel up, stay strong, stay powered. The Panthers 27, the Trojans 13 as we get set for second half. And Andy Wilgus, what are some thoughts here as we get set for second half action here?
Well, there's some keys both ways. We talk about the Griffith Panthers. I thought they played a pretty solid first half. Did a lot better taking care of the basketball, being a little more patient with their passing, and turnovers not as many. One area, once again, those layups. They got to make them those layups. They missed 6 or 7 layups. They could have had baskets there, and but they did a pretty good job on the rebounds. Now, when it comes to Highland, they just got to get more shots up, Bob. You're not going to win a game when they're making only 3 baskets. I mean, you got to get more shots up, more second shots on the rebounds, but just shots up, period. You're down by 14 points right now. You've got to get some balls in the basket.
And the Panthers will have the ball to open the second half. Once again, they're in the black tops and trunks, the gold letters and numerals, gold trim on the shoulders. They'll move from left to right as you see it on Heartland and listen on Mid-America Broadcasting. Highland in the white tops and trunks, the blue letters and numerals, the blue and gold trim. And then I love the cursive lettering on the uniforms. It's a wonderful look.
Absolutely. We're getting ready to turn up a notch here in the second half. And just kind of reiterate my point, Highland only had 3 made baskets in that first half.
2 of the threes, 1 field goal. And we're ready for second half action as the Panthers open the second half with the basketball. Looks like outside of Gibson and Amarion Hatch. 3 other starters on the court to open the second half. Rocket with the baseline drive, throws it back up top to Wilson. They work around the perimeter. Gibson for the corner with a Tech Credit Union 3 ball.
Good ball movement there by the Panthers. This is their biggest lead.
And now another turnover as Amarion Hatch comes up with Highland's 9th turnover. Antonio in the lane, contact, and he'll head to the line.
Now the referees looked at each other. You got to call something there. That's a definite foul. Physicality coming at the shooter there, Hatch.
That's going to be the 3rd foul on Jake Slavin. So some IU Northwest free throws coming up here for Antonio Hatch. Only Panther to shoot free throws tonight. He's made 4 in a row, make it 5.
The biggest lead, I think, for Griffith right now.
At 18, you are correct.
So Griffith coming out of the locker room here, doing really well.
Hatch, as we mentioned, 16 points a game. That one rims out. First miss for the line tonight for the Panthers in 6 attempts. And here come the Trojans on their initial possession in the second half. Panthers staying in that man-to-man defense. Cats inside. That's a basket for Jake Slavin.
Assisted by number 10, Cameron Hatch.
Jake with his first 2 of the game. 31-15 our score.
Good job there by Highland moving the ball.
Jake averaging 8 points a game. Panthers working with the ball movement again. Here's Wilson on the left wing. Here's Amarion Hatch. Takes it to the goal. Throws it up off the window and gets the high and roll. That's his first 2.
The Red Sea kind of parted there and nobody was there. He went around the baseline area. The cardinal rule was broken and he scored 2.
33 points on the board for the Panthers. 9 different players in the scoring column tonight. Has a 3-pointer for the corner. Boy, with the Tech Credit Union 3-pointer. His second one of the night.
Shot looked good from 3.
He's got 6.
Led by Griffith, number 5.
And at the other end, Wilson adds 2 more to the Panther total.
Kind of a reverse there, Dipsy-do.
Absolutely. Here's a reach-in foul about 25 feet away from the basket. Panthers are the first foul of the half.
Rocket
will have his 3rd.
Rocket, his 3rd, team first. Trojans ball.
Panthers have nearly doubled up the Trojans here as we come down towards the 6-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Here's Justin Slavin for the corner. Gets that 3 ball to go. Trojans finding the hoop with more frequency here in the opening moments of this second half. Wilson down low. They back it out. Here's Amarion Hatch with the long skip past the Rocket. Plays catch with Wilson. To the far side now is Amarion Hatch. Takes it in, forces up the shot, wanted the foul, didn't get it. Rebound grab by Brady Boyd for the Trojans. Back come the Trojans, down by 14. They trail by as many as 19. Here's Katz outside the volleyball line now to Jake Slavin. NBA 3 on the way. Bang!
Trojans, number 12, Jake Slavin.
Timeout on the court by Cameron Ashley. It's a full one with 5:23 to play here in the 3rd quarter. It's an 11-point game here on MAB at Heartland.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, we get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
For more than 100 years, Roofers Union Local 26 has been a part of the fabric of Northwest Indiana, keeping homes, schools, and businesses safe and dry. We train hard with 4 years of apprenticeship and lifelong learning to ensure every job is done with care, safety, and pride. Our members are highly trained professionals who enjoy a safe workplace, fair wages, and career stability. Learn why Roofers Local 26 is a great partner for business and workers at roofers26.com.
Welcome back to Highland Fieldhouse. Bob Bosowski, Andy Wilgus. We have 5:23 left in the 3rd quarter. Griffith wants led by 19. It's down to 11, and you're kind of starting to get the feeling that we talked about at the head of the broadcast, Andy. The Panthers, not just this year, but the past years, they've had trouble finishing off opponents.
Yeah, they've had big leads, and they've had some situations where they've lost those big leads, and sometimes had to hold on for dear life, huh?
Especially last night in a conference win over River Forest where they were up by 16 going to the fourth, only scored 4 points, but held on for a 49-48 win. So now the Panthers try to stem a little bit of a tide here that the Trojans, who have already outpaced their first half field goal production here in the first couple minutes here in the third quarter. They only had 3 first half field goals, so far 4 field goals in this quarter for Coach Fabian's Charges. Here's Wilson to Hatch. Panthers showing good patience on this possession out of the timeout as Amarian Hatch with a big answer, a Tech Credit Union 3 ball.
He's got 5.
38-24. Potential number stolen by the Panthers and Hatch. Double-digit turnovers now for Highland. Rocket to the corner. Wilson travels with the basketball. Turnover number 7 for the Panthers.
Nathan Bicek coming back in for Griffith. Like Gibson checking out.
Good minutes there for the freshman. Gibson hit a 3-pointer earlier this quarter. As we approach the midpoint of this third quarter, Highland ball down 14. Press break on. They feed it in the corner to Boyd. Back out now to Slavin, working on Rocket. Slavin, Highland's leading scorer, only right now with 5 on the night thus far. Trying to will his team back into it. Here's going to be a reach and foul on Jalen Wilson. He'll pick up his second.
Number 5, Jalen Wilson. His second, team second. Trojans ball.
A tick past the midpoint of this third quarter, and we talked about trying to make the run. It was at 14, Andy, at the start of the half.
Steal.
It's still at 14 as we got another turnover, and Rocket will put that in. His first points of the half. He now has 12.
I got Highland for 11 turnovers.
Justin Slavin at the other end gets the bucket. 5 this quarter. He's got 8 on the night. Back to a 14-point Griffith lead.
Going more back and forth in this quarter than we have in the entire game, really.
Here's Wilson. In the corner is Rocket. This has been the most patient. He's got a loose ball on the court. That will stop the clock. We're 3:22 to play here in the third. But as I would say, this has been the most patience I've seen offensively this year for Griffith in a game.
Hopefully they learned a few things from last night in that Bishop Noel game. You got a big lead here, guys. You're up 14 points. You don't have to rush shots when you're up by 14 points. Get a good shot. Get a good possession each time.
And right now the clock is your friend, too.
Yeah, if they're going to lay back in a zone, take your time.
Absolutely. Make them come out to you. And now an offensive foul away from the ball here. It's going to result in the Panthers' 8th turnover.
It's on Hatch.
Offensive foul, number 2, Antonio Hatch.
That will be his first.
Trojans ball.
Griffith looking for win number 12 on the season with 3 games left on their schedule after tonight. Slavin in the lane, throws it up top. Deep 3, missed that time by Katz. Rebound Wilson with the long pass head to Bicek. Bicek attacking the basket, puts it up, and gets it to go.
Number 24.
He's got 4.
Yeah, like I said, Bicek is really good slashing to the basket. He does a nice job there again.
42-26 Griffith, 2:45 left in the third. Here's Justin Slavin. Again, we've seen the battles on the gridiron the last couple of years. Griffith and Highland opening up the football seasons against each other. Wilson, of course, outstanding junior, as are the Slavin brothers. Here's Jake on the baseline. Nice running jumper.
Number 12, Jake Slavin.
He's got 7.
All in this quarter. And the Panthers and the Trojans will again open the football season against each other. This year it will be at the Boneyard in mid-August. Hatch in the corner now for Wilson as we have 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Hatch, Antonio, to his brother Omarion. Baseline drive up, can't get the roll. Rebound grab by Slavin. Here's Jake for the quarter for 3. Bang! What a quarter for Jake Slavin. And another timeout for Cameron Ashley. He will take a 30 With 1:41 to play here in the third quarter, we will keep the action right here with the Panthers up 11, 42-31. Again, for those of you watching on the Heartland Sports Network, you can check out tomorrow KB at Ileana Christian on the Heartland Sports Network if you want to watch on your device or on the app. You can check that out tomorrow night. And again, they got regional coverage on Saturday from LaPorte and Winnipeg. You can check that out. On the Mid-America Broadcasting side, our next broadcast will be next Friday. It will be myself and Garrett Van Horsen at the Eagles Nest in Lake Station, as we'll have Lake Station hosting Ileana Christian next Friday night on the MAB audio stream around 6:45, or as I like to always say, or whenever the JV game ends.
Well, like I mentioned on the MAB side, that might be the last boys game in the GSSC for Ileana Christian, right?
Absolutely.
They're changing conferences.
Absolutely. As we come out of the Doc's Barbecue timeout for the Panthers, take a moment, let it simmer. Panthers down to 2 full timeouts left. Highland with 3. And once again, the Trojans had this deficit down to 11. They've had it there a couple of times this quarter, Andy. Haven't been able to quite get the deficit into single digits as of yet.
Well, Coach Fabian's got to be happy with the offensive production in this quarter, though, because there wasn't really any in the first half.
Well, they only had 13 points at the half. They've already put 18 on the board here in this third quarter here, with under 90 seconds left. Shot on the baseline, missed, ball out of bounds, back to the blue and gold.
Rocket shot that ball left-handed, Bob.
How about that, huh?
Yeah. Ambidextrous, huh?
So Jake Slavin will inbound now for Highland. Again, the press out by the Panthers. Slavin ahead to Justin. Here to the near wing to Stewart. Back to Justin. Panthers really ratcheted up the defensive pressure here in the half court. Slavin lost the handle. Wilson with the turnover. Jalen from behind, poke from behind, and teams will trade turnovers. Down inside, the finish by Lewis Stewart.
His first two, nice bounce pass there by Jake Slavin.
And the deficit is indeed in single digits now, 42-33.
This is as close as it's been in a while, Bob.
It has been. And the Panthers, as they've done the first 2 quarters, are going to try to hold for one again. Try to capitalize here to get that deficit back in the double digits, and that would be a huge psychological advantage if they could do that.
You got to be thinking, they might be thinking a little bit about last night's game a little bit again.
Absolutely.
After having that big lead in the third quarter, here we go again.
And sometimes the best thing to do after a game like that, you get right back on the court like they have tonight.
Oh, a turnover.
Unforced turnover.
Communication breakdown there. Hatch threw that pass, and Antonio to Amaron, he was not looking.
Trojans win a chance to double up here and really make things interesting as Brady Boyd re-enters for the Trojans.
I said if I can get this thing down to 7 or 8 going in the fourth quarter, you never know.
They potentially could get it down to 6 here if they can hit a 3. Here comes Stewart to the corner. Boyd for 3. Air ball. Slavin pump back. No good. Rebound grabbed by Rocket. 3 seconds left. Here's Hatch. Pass down to Bisack. Beats the clock with a bucket. Boy, what a big turn of events there. 11-point lead for Griffith as we head to the final 8. 44-33.
Your Highland Trojans 33.
Planting a tree, installing a fence, whether your project is big or small, NIPSCO reminds you to know what's below and contact 811 at least 2 full business days before doing any digging so that utility companies can mark the location of their underground lines. Contacting 811 is free and it's the law. Avoid possible penalties, costly repairs, or injuries. DIY or a pro, safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time.
Hello again, everybody. This is Matt Maloney of the Matt Maloney Real Estate Group, powered by Keller Williams of Northwest Indiana. The region is a beautiful place to live, and I've soared to new heights to market your listing to the best and widest possible audience. Call me today at 219-301-0477 or visit mattmaloneyrealtor.com and let's get started. It's not baloney. I'm Matt Maloney.
Thank you very much, Ben Cowart. And I want to thank our cameraman, Andrew Johnson, tonight, alongside Andy Wilkes, Bob Batowski. We just may have seen our high-effort moment of the game coming up here in a clutch moment. A chance for the Trojans to get within 6 instead of missed 3 leads to a bucket by Vicek to end the quarter. Highland's going to shake it off, and Jake Slavy's going to have a 3-point opportunity to open the board.
I said, hey, Bob, I got something to say about that.
Yeah?
What about this?
Wilson will pick up his third. Jake Slavin, by my count, with 12 points all this half.
Highland won that third quarter, Bob, 20-17.
They were down by 11, starting the final 8. Free throw is missed. Loose ball, corralled by the Panthers.
That's 5 missed free throws in the game now for Highland.
9-point Panther lead as we are in the early stages of this fourth quarter. Highland starting to creep up defensively here. Are they back in that matchup zone there, Andy?
Yes, they are.
Griffith's done a pretty good job managing it tonight here. As Ventris Tenor on the court to start the fourth. Here's Nietzsche for the quarter. That 3 no good. Rebound Slavin. Justin looking to push it to get the Trojans closer, and will do so. Pillar to post for Justin Slavin.
This leads down to 7, Bob. Once again, can Griffith hold on to a lead here?
9 points on the night now for the junior, Justin Slavin. Tenor around the perimeter. Here's Rocket.
Important here that Griffith gets a good shot here.
And again, the Panthers last night, and that's another factor to consider, back-to-back games. Those legs are going to start getting tired there, Andy.
They played a lot of kids, though.
Absolutely. But still, with high school kids, you never know how much is in the take with a back-to-back. Feed inside the Tenor, lost a handle, taken away by Justin Slavin, and we're going to have a whistle and a jump ball and a break for the Panthers as they'll keep it on the arrow.
Yeah, Slavin was looking for a foul there, and I'm not sure he was wrong. But they're going to get a jump ball here.
Yep.
Once again, Griffith 6:41 to go here. They're up 7. Yeah, they want to get a good shot here.
And again, last night at River Forest, there was 45-29 going to the fourth. It ended up being 49-48. Rocket inside, too far underneath the basket, missed that shot. And here come the Trojans.
They can cut it to 5 or 4 here, Bob.
Katz inside to Slavin, nearly walk. Katz for a deep 3. Boom!
4-point game, Bob.
First points and a half for Cameron Katz after scoring 7 in the first half. Highland crowd's back into it.
Who would have thunk this, huh?
Absolutely.
In that first quarter.
They were down by as many as 19.
We got ourselves a ball game now.
Nietzsche from the corner, missed it. Long rebound out to Rocket, feeds it inside to Tenor, missed the layup, put back good by Tenor.
Big play by Tenor.
Persistence pays off for the senior, he's got 5.
Still a 2-possession game here.
We're under 6 to play in regulation. Slavin picks it up at the volleyball line.
This is a rival game here, Bob, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Battle the bike path.
What's
here.
the old saying? Not a lot of love lost between these two schools.
These are border schools.
Absolutely. The battle of the bike path heating up here down the stretch. Miller trying to hand the ball. Boy, look at the Panther really extending the defense there. Slavin against Bisac, trip, and they're going to call a foul on Nathan, I believe.
Yeah, he was kind of like the little train that could there, wasn't he?
Yep.
He just wouldn't stop.
That's going to be the first foul on Bisac's second foul and a half. Antonio Hatch back in, and he will replace Rocket.
Highland's played a pretty good second half here, Bob. They really have. They got themselves back in this game.
They have so far outscored the Panthers this half, 27-19, as Thomaston re-enters for the Panthers for ET. But still the 6-point lead in favor of the Panthers, but Highland trying to whittle away. Bounce pass, Slavin on the baseline, missed it, but got fouled.
But once again, Highland's getting some really good shots around the basket here.
Bisac quickly picking up his second foul, and this will be Justin Slavin at the line for Sir IU Northwest free throws.
These are some big free throws here to keep the Trojans in the game. Keep the pressure on the Panthers.
I believe Slavin is 0 for 2 on the night from the line. He hits the first, coming in a 69% foul shoot. 8 points this half, 11 on the night. Again, the Trojans leading scorer at 18 a game. Second free throw is good. Back to a 4-point Griffith lead. We near the 5-minute mark.
Got Slavin with 12 now.
46-42. Highland has yet to have any fouls this quarter, so they can really be aggressive as Wilson for the foul line with a big answer for the Panthers. He's got 8. 48-42. Here's a throwaway by the Trojans. Long pass down to Hatch. Feeds it inside a Tedder for the finish. 6 off the bench tonight for Tedder. Panther lead bumps up to 8.
Yeah, Highland might need a timeout here, Bob.
And here's another turnover. Bisek with the loose ball. Here's Hatch looking to make a move under the basket. Throws it up top. Wilson for 3. Short. Offensive rebound almost by Hatch, and he's going to be caught, I think, on a foul as Boyd ended up with the ball. We got a timeout. Timeout Highland, a full timeout with 4:27 to play here on Heartland and MAB.
Tech Community College Valparaiso offers college to fit your life, speed, and budget. With 10 class start dates per year and over 45 programs, students can learn today and earn tomorrow. Ivy Tech offers several pathways towards a traditional degree, as well as dozens of training and certificates programs, with 3 convenient locations including Valparaiso, La Porte, and Michigan City. To learn more and apply, go to ivytech.edu/Valparaiso.
Do you like to work with your hands, creating something from nothing? Then think about Laborers Local 41. You'll get 432 hours of apprenticeship training, all while earning a wage with benefits and incurring no student debt. You'll travel to different job sites, learn tons of skills, and in a lot of cases, be the first one on and last one off a job site. It all starts at laborers41.com.
Griffith 50, Highland 42, 4:27 to play here. Each team with 2 timeouts left. And Highland trying to come back. And how many times, Andy, have you seen in this situation a team coming back from a huge deficit? They get close, but then running out of gas. Let's see how much the Trojans have left in the tank here.
Yeah, how much energy is left in that tank? Sometimes you call it a comeback, sometimes you don't call it a comeback, depending on how much energy you have left, huh?
Absolutely. Before we sign off here tonight on both our streams on Heartland and MAB, I want to thank the folks here at Highland for allowing us to broadcast here tonight, led by athletic director Ryan Harrington. We appreciate the hospitality as always.